eyes back up here. Nice job reading. So we've been talking lots and lots about our nonfiction text features, and we'll go over and review those before we get started. But let's read our I can that we've been working on. Let's read it together. I can use text features of nonfiction to find information by using table of contents, glossaries, index, photographs, close-ups, comparisons, diagrams with labels, and cutaways. You guys like to use all those nonfiction text features. So let's go back and review those before we read our next section in taste. Eyes up here, ready to read. All right, let's read our nonfiction text features. Nonfiction text features. Why? Why do you need to know about these? To help you understand a nonfiction text. Remember we said, we've been talking all year, we have fiction over here and we have nonfiction over here. And readers have to read them very differently. One's telling you stories, one's giving you information, and you're learning how to read those two different kinds of texts. So let's read some of our, actually, I'm going to ask you to tell me some of the nonfiction text features. So let's see. Caitlin, what's one of our nonfiction text features? Anyone? Cutaways. What is a cutaway? Yeah, it's like cutting it away so we can see inside. We can't cut away ourselves, so we can look inside something and really see inside of it. Let's see. Oh, Dallas, what's another nonfiction text feature? And what's important about the table of contents? Find something you need and what page it's on. You don't always have to read the whole book if you're just looking for one piece of information. Angel, what's another nonfiction text feature? Close-ups. Yeah, we can get real close like that close-up of it. Look right there. They show how your taste bud looks really close up. It really does look like a little circle, little bud. Samuel, what's another nonfiction text feature? Photographs. Photographs. What's important about a photograph?
It shows you what something looks like.
What something really looks like. What do people use to take photographs with? What do they use? We've been talking about that a lot. Oh, Dallas, what do they use?
Camera.
A camera. A lot of people use their phones because they have cameras on it. All right. Jose, what's another one? Another nonfiction text feature.
Glossary.
The glossary. What does that do?
It helps you understand what it means.
Yeah, what a word means, especially if they bold it in the text. You can turn your page. A lot of you have books this week that have a glossary at the back, and you're turning it. Who had the fossils this week? That's right, Green Group. And remember, in the back, it told you what all those words meant. Alrighty. And we'll keep talking about those. All right, so eyes back up front. Yesterday, we were listing our facts. And we're going to just read one page today out of our taste book and add a few more facts and practice. Remember, when we are all done, you're going to have an exit ticket. Do you remember? So we're going to do our two things, the 5 senses and nonfiction text features, and your exit ticket with your group is going to be to add another term to this. You guys ready for that? Alrighty, so yesterday, let's go back and read, and we'll use our transition words. So eyes ready to read? We usually start with first. So let's read together. First, food mixes with saliva in your mouth. Okay, I'm going to do then. Let's read. Then, taste is one of your senses. And remember, we thought that should be first yesterday, because we can put these in any order. Last, taste tells you the flavor of food and drinks. Okay, so we talked about just a little bit about what taste was. And so today we're going to go to our next chapter. I put a bookmark there, but we could also look at my table of contents, and we're on to the next part. How do you taste? Page 8. So let's see if that's what it was. Yeah, page 8. So remember, Daniel, that at the end, bottom of this page, you're thinking of new facts. You're listening for new facts from the text. We get our new information from the text today, not when I'm adding my information. We can use the pictures to help us with that information, but we're listening to the text, and then I'll give you a chance to practice your fact before we write it down. Alrighty, it says, how do you taste? That's our heading. We use that to get our brains ready to go. You taste with the taste buds on your tongue. So on your tongue. Your tongue has tiny bumps all over it. That could be a new fact. My tongue has tiny bumps all over it. Okay. These bumps are called papillae. And they even wrote right here, the author knew that that's a tricky word, so he told me how to say it, papillae, and I had to look at that. So that's another new fact too. These bumps are called papillae. Between the many papillae are taste buds.